Hey everybody, it's Aaron, and today is day 19 of the Tumblr video challenge, which is talk about your favorite artist slash band. So, even though I do have a lot, earlier today I was thinking about this since I knew it was going to be pretty hectic on trying to choose, and I finally just decided, since they are pretty much my favorite, that I'd go ahead and say the Beatles. Because, I mean, come on, who doesn't love the Beatles? But anyway, so that's basically what this entire video is going to be. So if you don't like the Beatles, you can go ahead and X out of this now. But if not, then hey, you can just hear me ramble on about the Beatles. But for any idiot out there who doesn't know and are just uneducated, they're sort of like this band from the 60s. Like 60s, early 70s, stuff like that. They, guess you could say they were pop, maybe rock, I don't know. I don't know what their specific genre was. I think it was rock, but I'm not sure. But it's British, all of them. There are 4 members: John Lennon, George Harrison, Ringo Starr, and Paul McCartney. My personal favorite out of all of them, although I do like Ringo as well, but Paul's my favorite. Paul's adorable, okay? And they've created a lot of songs, a lot of iconic songs that people still sing along to today. And I think at the time that they were popular, I'm not sure if this was just something that was some kind of term that was created later, or if this was actually what it was called back then, but whenever they started getting really popular, I think it was Beatlemania. It was basically what I heard it was called. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but yeah, I think my favorite song by them would have to be, it's a hard one, because again, they have a lot. I think at one point I said Twist and Shout, so I'm just gonna go with that. Sorry, I had gym today and my hair decided to mess up whenever I had gym, and now I'm trying to fix it on camera. I realize it probably looks weird, but anyway, so Twist and Shout is probably my favorite song by them. Yeah, if you don't know it, then go look it up. It's really good. They have a ton of songs, like I said before. I think whenever they first started out, there were like a lot of catchy, typical pop/rock songs. But then I think like whenever they started going further along in their career, it started getting a bit more mellow and stuff. They were still brilliant even then, in my opinion, but it was a lot more mellow and stuff like that. I think like it went from Twist and Shout until later on in their career it was Yesterday, which was a song I think that was written by Paul McCartney. Love that one, by the way. Makes me a little bit sad, but I do love it. Yeah, thought I was gonna end up saying more, but I guess I don't know. They're that amazing. I can't even think of that much to say about them. Like, I'm speechless. But this is me thinking. I just go silent for a few seconds and then I still don't even know it. I remember liking them a lot as a little kid, basically. That's where I first started I think the first song I ever heard by them was Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Also love that one. And then I started hearing a bunch of others, and I just kind of fell in love with them. And Ringo ended up being one of my favorites, Paul too. And I know whenever I post this, well obviously whenever everybody sees it, I know my friend Logan's gonna freak out because he's like, oh my god, somebody's talking about the Beatles, fangirl band, stuff like that. Even though honestly, I'm pretty sure Logan probably knows more about the Beatles than I do. I couldn't think of any other band/artist because I'm into a variety of them. And when it comes to bands, honestly, like there are a lot of bands that I love, but I don't really like talking about them that much because it's more of a guilty pleasure kind of love. Like One Direction. I could probably go on for like the entire amount of this about them, even though, because guilty pleasure. But honestly, I don't want to because then I just sound annoying. And not that I'm making fun of One Direction fans. No, you guys are fine. As long, well, the Tumblr fans are fine. Most of them. It's the Twitter One Direction fans I'm annoyed with. People are, seriously, anyway, let me not get off topic. Yeah, so Beatles, you should go check out some of their songs, because even if you don't like them, you should still, I think, at least get an education about them, because they are pretty iconic, in my opinion. Like, how the hell could you miss them within that timeline there? Anyway, I think that's about all I can think of for now. I'll see you guys on day 20. Bye!